Hey there, gang. Time for another comic book unboxing video. You know the deal by now. I have been given this box of books to grade for sale on eBay, but I have no idea what is in this box. So I invite you to sit down beside me and watch along as I pull the books out and discover what four-color wonders I'll have to play with today. So if you like comic books, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bubby. Welcome to Shanghai. My name is Duke, and this is an unboxing video. So, yeah, we've got this box here. Now, the newer books at the top of that box, I'm not going to waste your time with those. Those are all issues of The Walking Dead. So if you are interested in some Walking Dead, by all means, go to eBay, search for the seller .com comics, and those will probably be up within I don't know, within a week or two of when this video is posted. There will be some 5-issue lots and then a whole bunch of single issues. I think we had a run from 25 to the end, number 193. So that'll be fun, but I didn't really think that was, very exciting for an unboxing video. So we're going to look at the kind of the bottom half of that box right there. So please do like, share, subscribe, and do all the groovy things. Comment away. If you comment and subscribe, you are automatically entered into the giveaway contest. I'll be drawing 2 names once I reach 500 subscribers, and we're closing in on it. We're getting pretty close. Yeah, once I get there, there will be 2 Bronze Age mystery boxes that will be given away. So that's exciting. Other than that, I'm kind of talking in sotto voce here because, as you may know, with the foot issue, I can't get up still into the Sanctum Sanctorum where I normally record. I'm down at the kitchen table, and my wife, Sheila, she's in the other room working. She works from home, and so I got to be kind of quiet here. So I don't know, I might cross post this as an ASMR video. Maybe that'll help us get to that 500 subscriber mark a little sooner. But hey, let's not waste any time. Let's pull this first stack out and see what we have to work with. And this is pretty cool. Right off the top, Gorgo. That's a Charlton comic. Gorgo is kind of Charlton's answer to Godzilla. And this is actually in pretty nice shape. Usually the Charltons are, they weren't loved and stored quite to the anal degree DC and Marvel books were. So you usually find them all browned up, but this has some nice cover gloss still. You might be able to see it there reflecting in the light a little bit. So it's got a little bend right here that maybe you can see, but that's light. That would press out if you got this book. But that is cool. Doesn't look like Ditko to me, and usually Ditko, well, that's obviously Ditko inside. Look at that. That even looks like J. Jonah, doesn't it? No, but yeah, that's a very J. Jonah look to it. Nice, nice, nice. The lettering looks mechanical, though. That looks like, not hand lettering, that looks like it was done with one of those tracing things. They had this system where you had a row of letters in a template down at the bottom, and you would trace that, and then this arm would come up and then do the letter up on the page. That's interesting, though. That's a J. Jonah precursor. Let's call it that. What else we got here? Wolverine 88. I don't know why that's a thing. I would have popped that right in the a dollar box if it were me. In a lot. Same with his Venom. So sometimes I'm wrong, especially with the newer books. I don't always know right off which ones are hot among the newer books. Here's a Predator #1, and I don't think we've done very well with Predator or Aliens on eBay, but I don't know. Maybe that one will take off. Here's some X-Men. That's a newsstand copy, so I guess that's pretty good. I think that's the first Nimrod, maybe. Here's the direct sales version. Number 164 is the first appearance of Carol Danvers in her short-lived binary persona. Here's an older Conan, number 22. That's cool. Got another one. We got a third one. This one, it's wrinkled up though. This one's pretty low. This one probably could go in a lots or a dollar bin. That's got some water damage to it. There's another one of that Wolverine 88. That must be something I don't know what it is. And this Captain America, now this one does pretty well, just because well, all of the 30, 35 centers right around that 77, 78 era are really starting to pick up. But this one is popular because of the Hulk crossover, and just that's a pretty cool cover right there. Shows you the power of Cap's shield. All right, let's pull up the next stack here. These are all in bags and boards. And we got, what do we got there? 210, that's a newsstand copy. 211, these could almost go either way. Put them in a lot, do it as a single. Sabretooth Battle, nice Alan Davis cover. Captain Marvel. There's that, number 34. Strange Tales, 174. I think this is the first Golem. And I think that's why it's in here, because it's the first Golem. Otherwise, the Golem issues don't do that well. They're like $4 or $5, you know, high grade, 6 or 7. They book for more than that, but as far as selling on eBay, they don't do that well. But this is the first one, I'm pretty sure, so we'll give that a try. Strange Tales, number 150. Rawhide Kid, number 32. MC, that's the old Marvel Comics mark. Here by issue 35, we've come along. We're deeper into the Marvel universe, and we actually have the Marvel Comics Group logo with the corner box that started with Ditko on Amazing Spider-Man. He kind of came up with that. Look at this. You can see the cord from my earphones that I'm using as a microphone. And it's a nice, looks to be a Kirby cover. I say looks because I don't know if these are actually Kirby or Dick Ayers trying to be Kirby. Big all-action issue. I think that's Ayers. Ayers liked drawing horses, and he did a pretty good job there. There's another one, number 66. And now we've switched from the Rawhide Kid to the Outlaw Kid. This was a short-lived series in the early Bronze Age. Ba-doom, ba-doom. All right. Let's see what else we have. We'll break out the next stack. Something good. Oh, okay. I think the rest of this stack is going to be all Bronze Age Marvel. I bet you. Just, I got an idea. Because usually when we get these, we get them in a big stack. So, and this is getting into the Copper Age right here. This Black Panther appearance in Marvel Premiere. But can you spot right away what the difference is here? Yeah, it's a direct sales copy, but where was it directly sold? United Kingdom. 12p, 12 pence. So I think these are all going to be British variants going the rest of the way through. I bet you I'll be surprised if they're not. And we had a bunch of these up, and they didn't do as well as I thought. I thought these would draw, you know, a few multiples over the regular books. Problem is, they tend to be not as high grade. You know, they've crossed the pond a couple of times. And these are all issues that are not particularly sought after. Even the Mark of Cain here. So I have told you before that, and of course, you know, the Marvel Comics Group logo was replaced with Marvel All Color Comics, the color spelt the British way. And that's because they did a lot of black and white books over in the UK. But I have told you before that these were, other than the change of the price and this logo, you know, exact reprints of the Marvel books. And I've been told in the comments below, and of course, you're always welcome to leave your comment, not just for the contest, but just to create a dialogue. These videos are really there as much, you know, it's as much your show as mine. You know, you're a part. Take part in the comments if you've got Anything to add? Or even if you don't, you just want to gab, that's okay too. But somebody, and I can't remember who off the top of my head, and so if it's you and I'm not remembering, I apologize. But they pointed out that there were actually different editors over there, and that they would change inside, and it's fairly subtle. But and the ads are basically the same as well. But within the story, they would change things here and there to British spellings, as with color. So they changed that inside as well as on the banner, and different idioms and things like that, things that wouldn't make any sense to a Brit. They change it around. Like I don't know, like changing a truck to a lorry, or a reference to an elevator to a lift. Uh, I'm thinking about the Brits I've known who've said, yeah, you want to do something tomorrow? I'll come by and knock you up. And I'm like, what? It means something different over there. Fanny Farmer means something different over there. Fanny Farmer is just a box of chocolates here. Over there, it's a different kind of box. So here's some Miss Marvels. Here's some Hands of Shang-Chi. And I don't know, be interesting if somebody were to track it, but I don't know if these different price jumps in the British, here from 9 pence to 10 pence, if those exactly correspond to when the American edition went up, say from 25 to 30 cents. I'm thinking not, because this Splody box here is that's like the still 25-cent box. So I bet these, if I looked it up, I bet those were both originally 25 cents here in the States, as with this one. So I don't think the price jumps exactly correlated. Maybe roughly. But here's some, nice Master of Kung Fu books. Oh, I love this book. This one, so I was wrong. It's not going to be all British variants the rest of the way through, and not Marvel. This is one of my all-time favorite books ever. Dingbats of Danger Street by Jack Kirby. And he did 2 or 3 issues, and the other, of course, now if you don't know, first issue special, and this confuses some people. I've seen videos of people doing unboxings, like when they unbox our mystery boxes, and they have a little bit of confusion because they see first issue special number 6, and they're like, wait, this is the 6th first issue? I don't get that. But first issue special was the title. It was basically a showcase style book of one-shots, and it ran for like 13 issues. Most of them were one-offs that never really amounted to things like Lady Cop, Creeper, Dr. Fate. But you had a few. The New Gods issue, the last one, led directly into a New Gods series. And then, of course, the Warlord made his first appearance in first issue special number 8. But anyway, the Dingbats, this is Jack Kirby. And like I said, he did at least 2 or 3 issues. And I've seen the others reprinted in the Jack Kirby Collector and other places online. And I also got a book recently that it was a hardcover book that reprinted some of Kirby's romance stuff and the unpublished issues. I'll have to break that out sometime and show that to you because it's pretty cool. But yeah, just kind of cool. Just kind of cool. Love the Dingbats. You've got to pick this up and read it. It's just awesome. As a matter of fact, I should do a review of that. But I first got that. I used to get my books at around this period. I was getting my books at a corner market called the Pickwick. Yeah, down south you've got the Piggly Wiggly or whatever it is. We had a Pickwick up here, and the Pickwicks all became Big Apple stores later on. But there was another market down the street called Bellevaux's Market, and they didn't carry comic books except in one box, and I think they were remaindered books because they were all older books, and this was in like the 30, 35-cent era, and they had 25-cent books, and there were a lot of Charltons in there. But this was in there, and I got I got my copy, my first copy of this out of that remaindered box. And it was just a weird thing because it was like a regular corner market, but the magazines, the comic books they had were all these, and I have no idea where they got them from. They had to have gotten them from someplace because they didn't sell new comics. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were like the owner's books or the owner's kids' books or something. I don't know. But lost that issue in the house fire we had in 1980, but I have since replaced it. That's a great issue. You've got to get that issue. So here's New Gods number 6. Oh, cool. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. What issue is this? Number 5? Number 5. The Blue Beetle from Charlton. Now, this is the original Dan Garrett version before Ditko kind of rebooted it with the Ted Kord version. But Charlton originally tried its hand with the original Dan Garrett version. And the numbering's weird because there was like a 1 through 5, and then there was like issues in the 50s that continued the numbering from something else, and then it came out with another low numbering set. But yeah, the numbering changed a couple of times on the Blue Beetle series, so it's a little weird. You'll go like from 5 to 50, But anyway, that's that. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, we're back to the Brit books. Back to the Brit books. Here's some Marvel 2-in-1. Thing and Man-Thing. Thing and Hercules. Thing and the Hulk. Thing and Hulk crossovers are always popular. Thing and the Yancey Street Gang. And look, you actually see some of the gang members. That's crazy. I liked them better when you never saw them. Thing and the Jack of Hearts. Thing battles the Thing. The original kind of clay Thing before they, it took several issues to sort of solidify into this rocky format. Originally, Kirby, and he said in interviews, he was going for like a dinosaur hide kind of thing. And the rock thing just sort of kind of happened by accident just because of how the thing was inked occasionally. And they're like, that looks good, we'll go with it. Here's Moon Knight. Quasar. Now, I believe this is part of Project Pegasus. And this one 52 might even be a lead into it. But Project Pegasus was like a, 5, 6, 7 issue arc in Marvel 2-in-1, which was usually like Marvel Team Up, just one-off stories. But in this case, it was this longer arc. And the overall story continued, but the Thing teamed up with a different character in each chapter, and so each issue, did have a complete beginning, middle, and end. Something would be introduced, explored, and resolved within that issue, but the overall plot carried on for a bit. And so if you ever have a chance to get the Project Pegasus issues, and here's another one with Deathlock. That's worth getting. That's worth reading. Here's Giant Man. That's again part of the Project Pegasus storyline, as is this one with Wondar. I don't think Wondar ever became much of anything, but you don't see a lot of Wondar today, or the Aquarian. Actually, Wondar and the Aquarian are the same guy, but you don't see much of him today. Here's the Human Torch. Here's a popular issue that sells well, both with, comics fans and, just music fans, Alice Cooper fans. Boom. There's an earlier issue, number 22. 24 with the Monstroid. 26, Hercules. It's a cool Falcon solo in number 49. All right, get these out of the way. What do we got? We'll probably do this in 2 more stacks. 2 more stacks, and then we'll be done. And now I'm going to predict that it's going to be Brit books the rest of the way. There's Kazar, Spider-Man, Thing and the Scarecrow, Thing and Tigra, Thing and the Liberty Legion, Doc Savage with Thor, another one with Thor. It's a rare two-part story. Black Goliath. I always liked the Black Goliath. I thought he was cool. Iron Fist. The Invisible Girl before she became a woman. She's already a mother at this point, but she's still a girl. Just a girl. All right, this is the last stack. And well, look at that. We've got a British Tarzan. Some more Tarzans. Submariner with Spider-Man. Supervillain team-up. Knight Rider. Now, if you don't know, in the 50s, Marvel had this Western hero called the Ghost Rider. You might know this if you've seen the first Ghost Rider movie. They bring in the original Ghost Rider and they kind of write him in, but it was a Western character called the Ghost Rider. Well, in the 70s, when Marvel and DC were competing for rack space, they each issued a bunch of reprint titles, trying to flood the other one off the market. Well, they couldn't very well reissue the Ghost Rider stories when they had a Ghost Rider title out, so they changed the name of the Ghost Rider to Knight Rider. Those are all reprints of those earlier issues. Here's Thing in the Golem. We were just looking at Golem earlier, and it's one of those many, many launches that just never went anywhere. I'm just laughing because there's just so many characters that have been introduced at Marvel and DC since the Silver Age that just failed miserably. The occasional success, like a Booster Gold, or like who's a good example at well, Marvel's a little harder because everyone's pretty much a derivative character. X-23, She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel. They're all kind of derivative. Who's a good new character that's popular? That's maybe not an X character. I don't know if I can think of one. Even like Nova failed. Kind of just went 25 issues, which wasn't bad in those days. But anyway. Moving on, here's Iron Man, Son of Satan, Morbius. That one should do well, and that's the last book in that box. Well, we did it. That was a quick little video for you. All right, so we went through that in a flash. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow with another unboxing, and until then, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.